Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I'm Alex Flores, aka KamiSawZe, joined here by this guy over here. LukusIsRight. I don't remember this guy. Has this guy been here the whole time?
Nope. I just got here.
Okay.
I kicked down the door and I said, "Let me in. I want to be your friend." And you were like, "All right." And then I just never left.
All right.
Dude, you're looking pretty festive today. What's going on?
I'm back from the Caribbean. I got my flogging Molly Hawaiian shirt.
Hold up. Did you become a pirate king while you were gone?
Maybe I always was a pirate king.
I'm so mad at you right now. We could have been pirates together.
We could have been. It's too late now. Maybe there'll be another chance. We'll see. All right.
Tell us about your trip.
There's a lot to say. So yeah, we went out of Miami, went down to Belize, went up to Costa Maya, Mexico, and then went back to Miami. Got back to Connecticut, and then a couple days later was Thanksgiving.
So things on top of things on top of things.
It's been I'm a homebody. I like staying home. I like not doing anything or going anywhere. Like, just keep me here in front of my computer the whole time. It was great. It was great. Loved getting to travel and stuff, but it is a lot of back and forth. I'm not used to that much zipping around. I was invited to go to Hong Kong right before this. I think I would be dead right now if I had also gone to Hong Kong with Panda. It would just I didn't realize how close the cruise was to Thanksgiving and like how much things were stacked up there, and then adding another thing right at the start of that would have been over. And now my family's talking about visiting my sister in Vermont for Christmas, and I'm just like, stop.
No more.
I want to stay home for a whole week and not leave the house right now.
You're so selfish.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm back. I'm sure nothing has happened the whole time I've been gone.
Not a one thing. We waited for you, actually.
I appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What's going on with my background here? Hold on a second. There seems to be a storm behind me.
I mean, you did just get off the high seas.
There you
go.
So we got hit by some heavy weather. It was not all sunshine. There were some rainbows. But just because there was rain. Yeah, the 45-degree angle water that felt like little hail pieces whacking you. That's what happened in Mexico. We got rained out. The ship tossing and turning. My wife took some Dramamine, slept for 12 hours while I went to.
Was that 12 hours at night, or was that 12 hours during the day?
No, it was at night. But
okay,
she missed
okay,
she missed a couple bands. She was out. I tried waking her up for dinner, and she was just like.
She was like, "If you try to make me up one more time, I'm gonna make you pay." And you're like, "All right."
No, she was more like, sleep. Yeah. That was what she was like.
Oh. I understood all of that. Is that concerning?
You've been talking to my wife in her sleep? That is a little concerning.
Agreed.
I don't understand what she says in her sleep. It's usually like it's usually something like really fast and sudden, and then kind of tapers off like.
Apparently, I laugh in my sleep, like everything from like a little chuckle, like to like full-fledged maniacal laughter. So I'm pretty proud of that.
That's kind of freaky. I'm sure,
apparently, it's quite freaky.
I'm sure your wife loves that to just like roll over.
She does not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just depends on the mood, I guess.
Thank you, El Kazuro. I think I'm saying that right. Subscribe to Prime. 3 months. 3 months. Wow. Thank you.
I think there's only been 3 months available, so that's pretty impressive.
Oh, is that something? I didn't set any of this stuff up. So if there's something messed up, blame Panda, basically. She did all the stuff to like set up
she did a wonderful job.
She's doing a wonderful job. We appreciate Panda greatly.
She just told me on the last stream that I was on that you could subscribe with Prime. Now, this is like the 5th time I'm talking about it. Yes, I talked about it 4 times in the last stream because I was so blown away by it. But if you have a Amazon Prime subscription,
Mm-hmm.
you can use that to subscribe to one Twitch stream, and it's included in your membership. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that. So I had this free Prime subscription just sitting there doing nothing. And now I'm
I hate that
subscribed to
it
the
does nothing.
Sandbox.
I hate that it does nothing when it just sits there, and if you forget
Yeah.
about it, because
There's no rollover.
I love being a streamer, and I appreciate what streamers do, and I think they're great at it, and they deserve a bunch of support.
Especially you and Panda.
But I mean, like
Good
other
there?
people out there, they, I personally, I don't really watch a lot of streaming. It's just I've got other things going on, and I can't split my attention between multiple things like that. When there's like a live thing going on, it gets all my attention. And so I get nothing else done if somebody's streaming. And so so it's just not something that I do very often. So I'll forget I have Prime, and there's been like 5-month stretches where I wasn't like subbed to anybody. I'm like that was a waste. Oh, thank you. A little bit fancy. This is a very nice, like, soft Hawaiian shirt. Has little Foggy Molly logos and all sorts of stuff on it. And they gave us this hat. It's got a 4-leaf clover up there.
That was very
got,
nice of them.
We got swag on our bed every time we came back to the cabin at night.
Every time?
Every night.
Okay, I was say I
so
would just
go
leave
out and like do things for the day.
See what happened.
Just open and shut the door, and stuff's magically appearing every single time. No, so I'd come back every night. So the first night there was signed posters. The second night there was the hats. The third night was socks, like Flogging Molly socks, white and green ones, and yeah, they're way over there. And what was the other thing we got? Patches, like for like a jacket or something, or a bag, whatever you want to put them on. Really cool stuff. It was nice. It made it really special. Anyway, Sandbox stuff. Let's stop talking about me.
Sandbox stuff.
Let's get into this. So the Halloween Game Jam is currently ongoing. If you missed the registration, it is too late, unfortunately. But if you did enter the registration, you have until December 4th to keep building your game for the Avenged Sevenfold Game Jam. I'm sure the people who actually got in are working very hard at it because they had to. It's more exclusive, so they are focused on it. So, good luck, everybody who's involved in that. Can't wait to see what amazing things you make for the Avenged Sevenfold Game Jam. I need to read up more on this because I don't actually know much about what's going on, but I'm kind of gonna let it surprise me, I think.
Okay.
Next, we got the Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. So, this is like Blood Dragon, like Far Cry Blood Dragon, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't
well?
Is this? I mean, I'm seeing Rayman.
Yes.
Who's a Ubisoft character.
Mm-hmm.
And Ubisoft
Someone that I've heard from Panda multiple times that she is not fond of in any way, shape, or form. She is not a fan of Rayman. I'm being very, very sarcastic. She adores Rayman. He was a big part of her childhood. She is very mad at me now.
So Laserhawk is Ubisoft, yeah. Or I've heard people say Ubisoft, and I don't know which one's actually correct. I've always said Ubisoft, and that just sounds right to me. And when I hear it the other way, it feels very wrong. But
I say Ubisoft because I want you to be softer.
Softer? I'd be a puddle.
Nice.
So anyway, Blood Dragon was a Far Cry, and Far Cry is one of my favorite shooter series of all time. It's for me it's up there with like Half-Life and Halo and stuff. So
okay, so big deal.
Yeah, Panda says it the same way that I do. Ubisoft. So I've when we were in Canada, I think is when I heard people saying Ubisoft, and I was like, is that? I know there's a Montreal office, but they also speak French up there, so maybe that does some weird things to the way they say stuff.
I love French. It's such a beautiful language. I don't know why I threw that out there at that moment. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now.
That's what she never said. What?
When I said Ubisoft.
Oh. All right, Tom Voxel. So anyway, this Avatar collection, I'm not sure if it's related to Far Cry Blood Dragon or if they're just exactly what's going on here. Was Captain Laserhawk the main character from Blood Dragon? I want to look this up because it's bothering me now.
Okay, so while you look that up, there I can talk a little bit about this collection if you want me to.
Yeah.
So I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. This collection has a very unique aspect to it, and I'm super duper excited for this. And I want all of you to be as excited as I am. I know that's probably not going to happen because I'm inordinate amounts of excited for the little things, but this collection has large human avatar templates, medium human avatar templates, and small human avatar templates all together in one collection. We haven't seen that yet. And that's something that I have been actively waiting for, like on the edge of my seat, waiting, anticipating. I knew it would happen eventually. It had to happen eventually, but it's finally here. And I'm really excited for that to happen because I don't know what that's going to mean uh, for equipment, because if I get an avatar that's a small human template and a large human template, how's that gonna pass back and forth?
So,
And yes, go on.
I have an answer to that if you want it.
Oh, please go for it.
So currently, there's not a system to change the way equipment is positioned or looks based on the avatar size. So hats might look okay on larger sized avatars, but something like a chest piece or boots may fit incorrectly on a different size character. Now you can, as a equipment creator, you can make equipment designed to fit these different sizes, but we don't have a way on the marketplace or in the game maker to really distinguish between those. You just just like the way you own clothes and some of them may fit you better than others, you can curate your look for what layers you want to wear. But what's happening in 0.9 is that there's now a little eyeball toggle on each piece of equipment. So
turn it off.
So if you want to equip something for the stats, you can, and then you can hide it if it doesn't fit the way you want your avatar to look.
Nice. Well, I'm just really excited for a collection to have all these possibilities to it. I think that says a lot about what's happening behind the scenes, and it might not look like much, but it's leaps and bounds in my opinion.
All right. So I did my research. Captain Laserhawk is a French animated series on Netflix, which is cool. We're partnered with Netflix and with Ubisoft, so it's an interesting collaboration. This is it's all of the things colliding. It came out in October of this year. And it is loosely connected to the world of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Okay.
So
loosely connected, still connected.
Yeah. So it's this is Far Cry 3 was a great game. I mean, I like all the Far Cries. There's a few of them that I haven't played yet. They can be very long if you want to do all the things in them. There's a lot to the world. You can usually blast through the story at a reasonable pace, but then there's all these side missions and little hidden things, and I love that because they're just these massive open worlds. So Blood Dragon was a DLC to Far Cry 3, totally unrelated to Far Cry 3. It really just used the game engine and was Far Cry 3 was this whole tropical island that you had to do things on. And then Blood Dragon was a standalone side thing in a cyberpunk world. It just used the same game features, but was not at all story connected. And then this is Captain Laserhawk, and this looks really cool. And apparently Raymond is a character in it. Which is neat.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm pumped for this. I'm gonna need to go watch this show right
now. Oh, Captain Laserhawk, a blood. Oh my God, I have that in my queue on Netflix. I was gonna watch that last night, and I fell asleep before it turned on. But I'm actually really excited for that one. It looks super cyberpunky / anime. It looks really good.
Netflix has been doing a lot of pretty neat like video game anime collaborations between
Castlevania,
Captain Laserhawk, Cyberpunk. There was another one, not Valorant. What's the there's a shooter, and I can't remember what the name is escaping me right now. I don't know. Joe would know.
Joe would know. He knows everything. That's not fair. His brain must weigh so much.
It's got Arcane. Thank you. Oh, League of Legends. It's not a shooter. It's a MOBA. I forgot.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, I felt like Arcane might have been in there somewhere, but I wasn't sure.
I said shooter and I made it confusing. But yeah, no, it's League of Legends. Yeah. So anyway, Netflix has been having a bunch of these, and I think they've all been really well received. I know Castlevania is amazing.
Castlevania is super duper amazing.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, join the allow list. Pre-sale starts in 2 days, and these look really cool. These are some really nice character designs.
I'm definitely I'm debating whether to wait for aftermarket or just to roll the dice. The RNG gods do not like me. They never have. And so for the last couple sales, I've just been like, I'm going to wait until everything's sold and then go buy what I want.
The allow list is all filled up. So I guess I'll have to wait for aftermarket anyway.
Oh, also, yeah. If I see a Rayman avatar on there, I'm going to buy it so that Panda can't.
So everybody, if you mint a Rayman, set the price really high so that way you get all of Lucas's money. And then
I want to give her a Christmas present.
Oh, sorry, I ruined it. Okay, ignore me.
No, Christmas is ruined.
All right, here's the link for that one last time in the chat. Also coming up, Cinerama from November 9th to November 27th. We've got land sales going on. The next one is in 1 day, 16 hours, 17 minutes, 23 seconds. 22 seconds, 21 seconds. And this one is connected with Black Mirror, Hell's Kitchen, Lionsgate, The Walking Dead, The Voice, the original Stormtrooper collection, Peaky Blinders. I don't know what MK2 is. I don't think that means Mortal Kombat 2. That must be something.
It does not. With that kind font, I would say I highly doubt it.
Yeah, it probably says in here somewhere. I don't recognize the logo off the top of my head. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of info in here. If anybody knows what MK2 is, let me know. Clay Nation, and The Little Prince, or Le Petit Prince.
La Petite.
Oh, and Skydance is hiding down there by itself. So the original Stormtrooper collection, this is kind of a cool story.
Please tell me more. I don't know anything about this, and I want to know more.
So for better or worse, in my case, just definitely worse, the Sandbox is not partnered with Star Wars directly.
Okay.
However, the design for the Stormtrooper helmet was made by an independent company and licensed to Star Wars.
Okay.
So
wait, it's still licensed to Star Wars through them?
Well, I don't know the exact legal connection.
Okay, fair enough. That's very fair.
I read about this years ago, and I don't remember the exact details. But basically, the guy who came up with the Stormtrooper design retained the rights to that design to make reproduction helmets. So they actually sell like the designs and like the helmets themselves. They fabricate them, and they have all sorts of merchandise related to the Stormtrooper helmet design. That's not it's not owned by Lucasfilm or Disney now. So I just thought that was interesting. It was kind of a cool of all the genius of George Lucas getting the merchandising rights to Star Wars to like create his his empire, if you will. Um, Somehow the stormtrooper helmets ended up separate, so they actually could do all sorts of cool stuff with them. And
That's
you can
super interesting. I had no
companies can
idea.
yeah, companies can partner with them and license the helmet designs and do stuff with it. That's and without having to go to, the giant that is Disney for rights and approval on that stuff. So they do. There are a bunch of rules of like what you can and can't do with the stormtrooper helmets, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Um, do, 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 do.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up in the chat. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Oh, Panda's handling it.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, iZoom's asking some questions, and she's been answering them.
all right. Oh yeah, to complete my Captain Sailor persona here, I've got my Ape Harbor mug.
Oh, a
Yeah.
fourth piece.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Love Ape Harbor stuff. They have some of my favorite Sandbox assets made by Sandboy and others.
Oh,
All
Sandboy's so
right.
talented. I
So
love
anyway,
whenever he puts something new out.
let's drop the link to the Cinerama land sale, and I'm going to skip to this next thing because it's kind of related.
Mm.
Bellybike.eth, which is
Yes.
is Remy from the Sandbox team, says, I'm working on the future neighborhoods for the Sandbox game launching next year, and I'm wondering what the community wants to see happening. Do you have any preference regarding specific themes or locations you would like to see next year? For the record, we have covered during the past 15 months Korea, Hong Kong, Turkey, movies, music, gaming, luxury, California, and Japan. Glad to receive your opinion to check if we can strategize something. So this is harkening back to plans that have been in the works since 2019.
The beginning of time.
Well, basically since before the first land sale, we were talking about.
Yeah.
You've got land, you've got estates, which are these square bundles of land, and then you've got. Did we call them neighborhoods or communities? I can't remember what the term we used was. I think it was something like neighborhoods or
districts.
I think it was districts. I think that's what it was. Which could be a collection of estates and land of people who wanted to work towards a common goal. And as we've been doing these land sales, we've been trying to release them kind of thematically. So if you're interested in participating in stuff that deals with Korea or with music or with game, I mean, I feel like all of it's gaming, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then you can buy land in that area and see who in that space you could collaborate with to kind of make games that either connect to each other, or maybe you would want to potentially in the future join your separate lands into an estate where you own one land, they own another land, and then you can make a 1x2 connecting them as you collaborate on something. That's the kind of things that we're thinking about for the future of these tools. Monkey D. Luffy says, please make a neighborhood with the anime theme. Kind of an appropriate username to ask that question.
They're one of the ambassadors too, and
yeah.
I love that idea. Like if we got like maybe a One Piece or a Naruto or some of the classics in there, I think that would be super rad.
People asking about sports, neighborhoods that showcase the City Beautiful movement, all sorts of stuff. Science, be cool. Have a whole district of educating people about what's coming up for space travel. I mean, we've got manned trips to the moon scheduled. We're planning for manned trips to Mars in the next 20 years. Like
an engineering theme would be really cool. Like if we could get like Boston Dynamics in there.
There's a lot of cool potential there. So anyway,
yeah,
you can check out Remy's tweet here and check that out. Give your opinion. Weigh in on this discussion.
Yeah, tell us what you want to see. It really looks to me like Remy is paying attention, listening. taking into account what people want, and I don't know what he's doing with that information, but he's definitely doing something.
Something nefarious. No, I'm sure it's great.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
I'm in.
I like that too.
All right, and then Panda's pick of the week is Fun Run by DQ Studio 3. This is kind of like Fall Guys, but we've got some different sorts of puzzle things going on here, and it looks really cool. I played a very early version of this because I think this is actually in the Game Maker Fund. I'm not positive on that. It should say. Oh no, it's not in the Game Maker Fund. It just says UGC, so it doesn't. There's little tags up here above the titles, which will tell you if it's like a partner or Game Maker Fund. And this one's UGC, meaning it's just an independent creator. But in the council, we did do testing on this very early on. Still had a lot of ways to go when I last saw it. When I first saw it and when I last saw it. So very cool.
Also, Panda just dropped a message to me, and I just sent it to you in the Alex Stream chat. This is something I am super excited about. So if you could take a second when you have a second to look at that, so we could talk about it.
Oh, from Panda, Madballs poster results went out. Let's show them off. Okay. I think we could do that.
I'm super excited about this. I'm super excited about this one.
The Fun Run link I did put in the chat. Just so you know, if you're trying to share the link, let's see. I want to see how this copies. So I've had difficulty with the end here that says page. Like sometimes. Okay, actually, page seems to work fine. If you are in your inventory, so like if I go to my experiences inventory, and I just click on one of these things, if I grab this link here, the URL at the end, it says sandbox.game/en for English. It changes to whatever language code you're using. /experiences/ and then it's the name of your game. So here it says GDC Retreat. And then / and it's got the ID, the unique identifier for your experience. We have the same thing for assets and avatars and all that kind of stuff. And then it has /hub. Now, hub is a very special link that will not work for people who are not in your account trying to access your experience. So if you just jump into your inventory and open up your experience on this page and grab this URL, it won't work for them unless they delete the hub at the end. So when I share a URL, I try to always delete that for people and just share what you might call the bare URL. And you see it actually, it didn't work here, probably because I haven't published it yet. So your experience does need to be published. Your page needs to be available in order for people to get there. But it will have the page at the end. And if you don't have the page there, that's fine too. I always just share it ending with the ID, and then it automatically puts the page at the end. But you can also click this little link button here, and you can share it to Facebook, Twitter, I think it's Telegram, right? Little paper airplane. And then there's
that's Telegram,
where it'll just copy the link, and it will be exactly what you see up here. So just something to be aware of, because I get people sharing me experience links all the time, and it'll have the hub thing at the end because they just go to their experiences list and grab it from there. And I know to delete the hub from the end, but if you're sharing it to somebody who isn't me, they might not know that, and they may go, hey, your link doesn't work. And it's really just because it says hub at the end, and it's easy to remove it. So that's what I do. All right, Madballs. So let's see. I saw this Madballs with the Jaws theme here, and I think this one is Mad Max inspired, and then I can't quite tell what that is, but maybe we'll see. Here we've got in first place we got Kim Sen with the Godzilla. That's very nice. I like that. some great typography going on here as well. This looks very official, um, like a real movie poster with things going on.
I had so much fun judging the artwork for this contest. It was all so incredible.
Okay, so this is based on a full Madballs character. Like it's more than just like the head that I've seen for a lot of like the Oculus Orbis.
Oh wow!
I've seen the balls, the head parts before, but I hadn't seen the bodies like this before.
Oh, okay.
That's neat.
Yeah.
In second place, we have Jairaj Shah, 1998, with Pumpkin Beasts. Is it Pumpkin Beasts Pumpkin? Or just Pumpkin Beasts?
This was one of the few where I didn't actually know what they were referencing. Like, if you look in the background, it almost looks like Hogwarts. But I know it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But this was one of the few where I loved what I was seeing. I just didn't get the reference.
I like the cat with its drippy eye.
Yeah, I dig the card too. I think they did an incredible job on texturing the metal.
Like, yeah, the car looks amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
In third place, we've got Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet, Madballs. Nice Halloween theme. I like how much is going on in the background, but it's kind of blurred out by the depth of field effect. It's got a nice dynamic to it.
It does. If you look at it, what I'm assuming happened is these three children walked up to the door together, and then the child in the center pulled his head off to ask for candy, and the child on the right decided that was too much and had to vomit.
Yeah,
and it tells a story, and I think that's amazing.
You got the toilet paper covering everything.
Yeah.
This creepy dude in the background here hanging out. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on there.
Mm-hmm. They went all out on that.
Ghost of Mars with Mad to the Balls Part 2.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy he didn't do Part 1.
Getting mad was only the beginning. Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So well done.
Really nice. Fifth place, we had Crawler Studio with the Three Little Pigs and the Mad Pig.
So there's 4 pigs? Oh, there was a wolf.
Yeah.
But one of the pigs was like, nah, fam, I ain't having this. I'm taking matters into my own hands.
It's a very long title. The Three Little Pigs and the Mad Pig, The Death of the Big Bad Wolf. Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, I know a lot of people who would love this. Univoxel Studio coming in 6th place with Madballs Bride. That's wonderful.
That is.
All my
I was really
friends
impressed by this
one.
Who doesn't at least enjoy Tim Burton?
I think my parents, but
they don't count.
They don't count.
If they don't actively use the internet, they don't count. The fun thing about this Madballs Bride one was when I first saw it, I went to the next one because I thought it was like an advertisement or something for a Tim, because it was right around Halloween time, and I just skipped past it because I thought it was one of those auto-generated ads, and then I was like, wait a second, I'm in a Google form, that's not a thing. So I scrolled back up to it, and I was like, oh, this is really clever. I love this.
Endgame Studio asks, hey, I need to bring my lands from 2 different locations under each other. Is this possible? No. Sorry. The lands are geographically located, and they can't be moved. Just like you can't pull up your house property line and put it somewhere else. Like that's the land you have. So you could talk to the people around your land. You know, if you can, if you go to the map. Let's see. Let's pick this random one here. Not James. Let's say that he wants to get this one from Gao 1013. So we don't have a way to directly message these people, but if you go to their profile, you might be able to find their wallet address
or their Twitter address.
Well, if they've linked a social media account, it will be up here. So that's always the first place to go is if they've linked social media to their profile. But if they haven't, if they have a wallet address, you can go to Etherscan, and there's actually a messaging system on Etherscan that will let you send messages, I believe, for a gas fee, to other wallet addresses. Now, people may or may not be checking those, so I wouldn't
Wouldn't put too many eggs in that basket.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend like $100 on gas sending them messages constantly on Etherscan, but you could reach out that way if you don't have any other options. But yeah, the first thing would definitely be to see if they have linked social media accounts, and then check to see if maybe their username matches their social media username.
Discord.
If they haven't, yeah, check Discord, check Twitter, see if they have the same username, but maybe they didn't link their account there. You could also set your plot icon. So like they've set their mutant ape here as their thumbnail for their map. You could set a message on this saying like, "Hey, I'm looking to trade land for one of the spots next to me." And you could do that at both locations. So if somebody's willing to trade next to location A or location B, then you can swap for the other one, and then you would have two lands next to each other. So that would be the way I'd go about it.
Yeah. So what I did personally was I did exactly what Alex just said. I went and I saw their username on the Sandbox, and then I went into the Discord and I did a search for either that username or somebody referencing like those words together. Because you can search not just for a username, but for words as well. And I ended up finding two of my neighbors and just trading lands with them. I had a spot that it just so happened that one of the persons that was next to me in one land sale also had another spot that was next to me in another land sale. And so I was just like, hey, do you just want to straight up swap two lands for two lands? Because that way you'll have a 2x1 and two 2x1s, and I'll have two 2x1s. Does that work for you? And
everybody
they were super excited about it. Yeah, everybody wins in that case. And they didn't have the money for the gas fees, so I just fronted the gas fees on both sides. Now, that being said, I was taking a little bit of risk doing that. I went to a third party site that actually did like an escrow site, exactly. So I put the stuff in the account, they put the stuff in the account, and then we both saw the things were there. We clicked yes, and the site did the swapping for us. So that kind of mediated some of the risk there for us, but it's a little bit of a risky situation if you don't know the people. But at the same time, at the end of it all, I did come out with exactly what I wanted, and they came out with exactly what they wanted. It just took a little bit of work, but if you put in the time and the effort, the chances of finding someone or at least getting in contact with them is not terrible.
Yeah, I would say always do your own research. As with everything in crypto and life, do research on what you're trying to do. You're a lot harder to get scammed and or just have an opportunity turn sour if you do research on what you're doing. So take a look at that person's social media. It's basically like doing a background check. Are they like interacting friendly with people? Are they using really weird behavior? Are they sharing like constant shill links and looking like a scam bot? Does this person seem genuine? Use some good judgment. Be cautious about it. If something sounds way too good to be true, like, oh, hey, I also want to give you a check for $1 million with this. You just got to send me $20,000 so I can give you the check for $1 million. Like, don't do that. There should be some red flags firing up at that. So,
Tom Voxel says OpenSea offers trades now. It should be much safer. I didn't know OpenSea was doing trades. That's
when did that happen?
Tom is the best.
That's good to know. I didn't know about that either. Interesting. So yeah, something like OpenSea trading then would be a good option. I mean, they should have offered that years ago. That's I don't know why they didn't. Yeah. So anyway, just be cautious. Make sure that you're dealing with somebody legit. Make sure that they actually own what they say they own. That you're not trading for just a picture of a land plot on their OpenSea that's not part of the official collection.
I've heard of that happening before.
Yeah, and people have done all sorts of terrible things, and I'm not going to go into the details of the scams right now. But
yeah, just be careful.
Check the stuff. Make sure it's legit. If you need a second opinion, there's lots of friendly people, our ambassadors and community members in the Sandbox Discord and on Twitter, who you can go, hey, does anybody know anything about this? Like, can I get some advice? There's lots of trustworthy people there, so just ask around, have an open mind, but also like have your guard up. So anyway, that was a little detour, but I'm glad we did that. Yeah. All right, back to this.
We're gonna play a game now.
We're not done with the Madballs yet. I just saw that in the chat.
Sorry. We're not even to my favorite one yet.
I wanted to address the chat before it went too far away and I forgot about it, just because it was totally a good question.
Yeah.
All right. In 7th place, we've got balls. Oh, the crop, the Twitter cropped.
Make it bigger, Alex. Make it bigger.
Mad of balls. In
7th place, we have balls
by Hidong from our Korean community here with I guess this is Child's Play. This looks like Chucky.
I do believe it's Child's Play.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got 8th place with Cash Voxels. With Madballs, just a bunch of characters here. It actually looks like a boy band almost going on here with the matching costumes.
It's really funny you'd say that, because I showed it to my wife and she was like, "Are they doing a Boys to Men thing?"
So it's the Madballs crew. They hit the streets on Halloween Day with their epic Halloween looks, rate their spectacular costumes, and join in the fun. It really does feel like a 90s boys band.
It does. It's got that horror movie vibe, but not like horror as in like Saw, like horror as in like Casper.
Then we've got Andy Graga in, was that 8th place? 9th place, with Madball Geist. I think this is supposed to be kind of like
Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist. Paranormal Activity was what was coming to mind, but I'm like, that's way more recent than the movie that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this one was my favorite, and it's just so simple. They just took the very simple idea and they made it as just so aesthetically pleasing. I was really happy with this one.
Yeah, I like the scan lines over the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then in 10th place, we got Da Vinci 21C. Why so serious? This is some great face modeling going on here.
They did a wonderful job.
The angles for the teeth. Yeah, this is great.
The render for it just looks so crisp.
All right, so if you want to go check those all out for yourself, congratulate the winners. You can check that out at the link right here. Great job, everybody. All right. Now I do want to play a game. I'm going to need to take off my sunglasses because
that's important.
This game is very dark. It's very dark.
Wearing those sunglasses, watching Game of Thrones, you're like, I literally have no idea what's happening right now. $4 billion on this episode, and they can't turn up the contrast at all.
It was supposed to be dark. You weren't supposed to see what was going on because they couldn't see what was going on.
I don't agree with that at all. I did not approve of this.
All right. We're going to be playing Hello Help Us.
Oh.
I've been pumped to play this on stream since September.
That's a while.
Nobody made Barbenheimer. Maybe somebody did. I didn't see the whole list.
Barbenheimer for a game or a movie
for
poster?
Madballs. for Madballs.
I didn't see any Barbenheimer in
That
there.
would have been pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, oh, the link doesn't work because reasons.
Because of reasons.
Yeah. So there's a special character at the start of this title, which is breaking the link. So if you click on what I put there, it's not gonna work right. Let me see if I can fix it.
If you copy and paste it,
you can copy and paste it, but that sounds like work, Lucas. People don't want to work.
Hey, Alex, while you're doing that, you want me to drop a link?
Sure. You got something.
Good giveaway. A giveaway wing.
Here we go. I made it better. So the cool thing with the Sandbox is that these titles that show up in the URL, that's mostly there for like SEO reasons. You don't actually need those to share the link because the website will it only pays attention to the ID. So the actual name, which is funny because if you do this with an asset, it will actually fill in the name automatically, but with experiences it just leaves it. But this link should work just fine like that. Ta-da. So the council did, I don't know, like hundreds of hours of testing on this experience. It has randomly assigned enemies. So like each time you play this, it's gonna be different. Oh, thank you, Fashul. You missed me with the sunglasses. I'm gonna represent Ape Harbor here. Oh, and just spill all over myself. I thought the mug was empty. I'm good. All right. It's a Hawaiian shirt. It's supposed to get a little damp. Anyway, the Hello Help Us came to the council as a game that we needed to do testing on. Was pretty solid. Basically everything was working. That there were some quirks that we helped them work through and some corners to smooth out, but this came to us as a really solid game from Meta Guild Studio. We are going to be hunting anomalies, these monsters that are haunting people, and each time we play, we're going to encounter different monsters. So we have to solve the mystery. So you never know what you're going to get with this, and
I like that.
It's pretty spooky. The stress. Now, fortunately, I don't have to pay for people's therapy bills for my employees, but
oh man, I am gonna do my best to distract Alex so that when the scares happen, he is the scaredest. That is a real word. Please don't try to look it up and fact check me.
But yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about it. Let's just play it. Let's just.
Panda says I cried in the corner for weeks. That's how you know it was a good game. Residual trauma. It's key.
Invalid token. I've been having this issue. I don't know what causes this, but sometimes
do I need to clap?
Two game clients launch at the same time, and it always confuses it. So if you see two launch, just like exit them and try again, and it usually works the second time. There it goes.
I have seen that actually.
Yeah, I don't know what causes that. My wife is texting me.
It's probably to tell you how much she loves you.
No, she's taunting me with tacos.
That's a form of love.
So I had my wife's my mother-in-law. I don't have to call her my wife's mom. She's my mother-in-law. Oh, this is new. This wasn't here before. They have an intro sequence. Did you see that? It was fading in and out the logos. That wasn't there. If it was there before, I missed it. That was cool.
You were just so scared before. You didn't see it. You're blinded by terror.
Anyway,
it's okay.
There's a baby shower going on. I actually wanted to go to the baby shower because somebody I know was going to be there, and I was like, oh, I'll hang out with them. And then I found out that it was going to be the same time as this stream, and I had already told Lucas that I was going to stream today. And
I taunted him mercilessly until he said yes.
And now my wife's taunting me with the fact that they're going to go get tacos for dinner.
You just can't win.
Well, I asked her to bring me some food home. So
is she going to bring you tacos?
If she doesn't, I'll just make my own because I always have. I'm half Mexican. I always have taco ingredients handy. All right. So cool thing with this experience also is that it's in English, Russian, Spanish, German, French, and Portuguese. And they give you this nice little
That's amazing
where you can select the language that you want ahead of time. It's great. All right, and we're gonna crank the volume on this. I need to stream this to Lucas so he can.
So I can experience it too.
You got to.
Yes.
You got to.
I've seen a couple experiences so far where there's multi-language selection at the very beginning, and I just wanted to say to the groups that are putting in the time to do that, thank you so much, because that is such a cool aspect, because this is the metaverse. There are people from all over the world, but also that's got to be so much extra work. I mean, you have to have people that actually know the language so that it comes across in an efficient and effective manner. I mean, you can't have words just flowing across the page that don't make any sense. That's not going to add to the game. That's going to subtract from it. And all of these groups that I've seen so far, you can tell they're going the extra mile, or 10 extra miles in this case, because there's like 6 different languages you can choose from. That must have been so much extra work for them. That's such an amazing thing to see.
It's 0.6 of a mile to a language.
Oh, okay, cool. I did not know the conversion ratio. American, we don't use metric, so thank you.
Yes, metric miles.
Yeah, metric miles. Exactly. You got it.
So we did do sort of a tutorial on not how to do language settings, but how to do difficulty settings, but it's really the same setup.
Okay.
And we did that more than a month ago now, because it's been 3 weeks since I've been streaming.
9 years ago.
In metaverse time. So basically you set up all of your logic in one language, make sure that your game is working and all that stuff, and then you make everything presets. So you basically make the whole game a preset, and then you duplicate that at anytime there's any sort of language thing, like a speaker component or an asker behavior. So you make your duplicate of the game, and you translate the parts that need to be translated, and so then you have an English preset, a Russian preset, a Spanish preset, and then you select which one loads at the beginning of the game here.
That takes what I was thinking in my head, because I had somewhat of an idea of how this would take place, and that actually made it even more work. It's a little more complicated than I thought. No, it's a good thing, because that means these people put in even more time to it, and it just shows how much they really do care and appreciate and love what they did.
When will the winners of Discord's Bombkiss Pass get it? You mean from the Wiziverse Discord? They should have gotten it weeks ago. I'm pretty sure I sent those. Did I forget? It is possible that I forgot. And
give me a second. I'll see if there's gas transactions next to those.
I feel like I sent them.
You did that. You documented that under the Wizzy the Blue winners, correct? Oh, you're already in there. Never mind.
Would have been under other winners, and there should be. Yeah, I sent those weeks ago.
So if you won but you didn't get one, and you're from the Wiziverse Discord, then open a ticket on the Wiziverse Discord, and somebody will get right back to you.
There was one person who didn't get me their wallet address, and that was Sanctum on the Discord. They didn't send me a wallet address, and so if you've previously won something recent, like in the past few months, if you had won a hat or something, then usually I know it's a pretty safe bet. If I see like activity, like normal activity on your account, I'll just send it to the previous address. But I do try to at least give you a couple days to respond in case you want to change that wallet. But if it's been sitting for like a week, then I'll just go like, well, we've sent you prizes before, and I'll just send it to that one again. And if I accidentally send it to the wrong one, the Bumpkus passes aren't very expensive. I'll just get another one and send that one. Now I think there's one Bumpkus event left, right?
Sorry, I was reading what they're saying. Yeah, I think you're correct. We're on the 5th one right now, so there's 6 total.
Yep. So there's one more, and I do have a couple extras left. I had a few donated by community members.
And if you need an extra one, I have 2, and I only need 1, so I can give you another one as well, or I can just send one to somebody else as well.
Well, I think what we'll do is that on today's drawing, we will also pick some Bumpkus Pass winners.
But you can't already have a Bumpkus Pass to win one.
Yeah, we'll double check to make sure that you don't already have one. So yeah, I have 3 extra Bumpkus Passes. So on today's giveaway, which is already active, maybe we should share the link again. We are going to give away 3 Bumpkus Passes as well. And when Lucas does his magic in the background to figure out who's going to win, we will double check to make sure that you're not currently. Yeah, we want it to go to people so that way they have the opportunity. If you already have one, then we won't give you another one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because we're selfish like that.
Also, what we'll be doing for the Bumpkus Pass winners is, Alex, if it's okay with you, we'll announce. I'll shoot you a message on Discord or Twitter or something if you won, because usually what happens is I have to go through this, and it's a little bit of a painstaking task. I have to go each line to see if they've already won a Bumpkus Pass, and I'm fine doing that, but sometimes it's a little time consuming, and so doing it on the air isn't generally feasible. So you'll find out afterwards if you want a Bumpkus Pass. Is that okay, Alex?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll pick some winners from there. So
there we go.
What you want to announce it on Twitter?
Well, either on Twitter or Discord, I'll shoot them a message. I'll get in contact with the people. Okay. I've got their Sandbox username. I've got their email address. I can find them online.
He's got a special set of skills.
I do have a special set of skills. If I was one of the Captain Planet guys, I would have been Heart. I would have been Kwame.
I don't know where that connected. I'm making a Taken
That's my
reference.
Special skill. You get it. You're just being difficult.
I've got a special set of skills. I will find you and I will heart you.
I will heart you. Exactly. See, you got it. And now let's play a horror game.
All right, we're going to go in English because I actually can read that. So it says, for better immersion in the game, use headphones.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, I'm always using anyway for the stream. Increase the volume of sounds and music in the settings. Oh. I'm going to crank the volume all the way up.
I'm thinking about getting new headphones. If anybody has any suggestions, please send those my way.
Lucas, are you here in the game? You should hear some soft city noises.
1 second. I don't hear anything.
You might need to turn on the stream from Discord.
Got it.
There you go. Okay. And then also, for the first time ever in a game for the Sandbox that I've seen, they actually put a gamma setting. You can adjust the lighting in the game, and they'll change the ambient lighting so that way you get the right scale. So you can increase or decrease the brightness. So you want the middle bar, this one with the red dot, to blend with the background. And I'm turning it up slightly because I do have a light directly behind me that's shining on my screen. But that's pretty close.
That blew my mind.
Yeah, it's just they're using the dynamic light settings, but they're, you know, each time you hit increase, it's gonna bump it up or down a little bit. Actually, you know what I can do? I don't have to have the brightness that I can just turn off that light, decrease that, and I'm gonna change my webcam filters so that when my Green screen looks better. There we go. There we are. Middle one. Yeah, I can barely see that. And apply.
I love that they did that. That's such a cool idea.
Just the look of this room reminds me so much of like 90s point and click adventure games, like Myst and stuff.
Yes. Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Now that you said it, I can't unsee it.
So what we've got going on in here in this very dark room, there's an achievements shelf here. And so as we look at the shelf, if you click on any of the you got to look up at the shelf a little bit. But as you click on anomalies or locations, it will actually highlight with a spotlight to see if you got that one. So this is going to fill up with achievements as we play through. We've got a whole bunch of knickknacks on the shelf. We've got... Apparently we're a smoker. Got a little closet here. Nothing in there. We've got a map. So you can select different locations. So you can do a free play, and you can just play any level that you want. Or you can do story mode, or you can do tutorial. And then we've also got the gallery of rogues here.
Oh, dang.
We've got all the different monsters with their lore. Now, I do kind of feel like it would be cooler if this filled up with monsters as we capture them.
Oh,
but
that's cool.
This does help give you some context to stuff, so you can interact with them. This is basically the NFT shop. So if you like the look of Adi here, it tells you all about him. That's such a good idea. You can click buy, and it's actually gonna bring up the marketplace link here. So that's the reason.
Oh, that's super clever. Super clever.
Yeah, that's the reason why you can see these at the beginning of the game, is because it'll take you to these, which for some reason the website's taking a long time to load.
Lemugen says they can definitely break out. And that would be kind of fun.
I thought you meant Lemugen can definitely break out, but yes, the monsters. I was. Oh no.
And
oh, there it goes. I just did a refresh. So yeah.
Oh, this is Metaguild.
Yes. Yep. All by Metaguild, and they've got all these monsters up for sale. You can see 15 people have already picked this up, and yeah, they've got all these cool monsters, and I think that this was a really smart way to set it up. So very cool that you can get all this, and then just look how like detailed this stuff is. Like it just looks really, really great. They've got textures very reminiscent of like the games that were popular when I was in high school.
Duke Nukem.
A little bit later than that, but yeah, kind of that Quake 3, Half-Life. Just it gives me all the good like feels for this mood. We got a very suspicious cat up here.
Always.
I don't know what his deal is. We've got all of our equipment, so we can look how detailed this thing is. So we can look up like what these things are. We got the thermometer, a reality distortion detector, radio, notebook, camera. We got the tripods for the camera.
The tripods look so good.
The tripods look amazing. Like these knobs and stuff. It's like,
yeah.
If this game didn't run so well, I would be yelling at them about optimization issues. But this game is actually run very well. So good for them. And we can also.
So no yelling for you.
Yeah, no yelling for me. We can crawl around if we need to hide. All right, so I think we're gonna skip the tutorial because I already know how to play. I will let you all play this and let you all learn the tutorial. But We're gonna
let the players tutorize themselves.
I haven't played this in like 3 weeks, so we're gonna see how badly I do. So we can click on this hand to pick different modes. We got story mode, we got tutorial mode. Just nice, like kind of bespoke interface here.
Very clean.
All right, story mode. It can be tough for beginners. Go through a tutorial. We're gonna skip it.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm skipping it.
Trauma is the best tutorial. Let's go.
Oh, Panda says, I have a theory about this experience. I think he is secretly hiding them in the areas to get work. The detective is 100% the real villain. I mean, why else would he have a hidden room with all the monsters that he randomly happens to encounter in these people's houses and just has the right totem to catch them? Yeah. They are working together.
Yep. The monsters don't die. And the detective gets to eat.
Are you saying that the Ghostbusters are frauds?
I think that's
because I'm not going to have a part of that.
I think that's established at the start of the movie. Is that that was it Slimer? It's
not established. It's established by somebody who's a kook. Like the mayor's a real jerk, and he tells them that they're frauds. But I don't think it's ever like definitively proven. Are you saying you side with the mayor in the Ghostbusters movie?
No, when it's like just Bill Murray, they like let the ghost in the house, and then they capture the ghost, and they're like, "That'll be money, please," and then they go home.
Give us your money. Well, at the beginning, I think Bill Murray's like acting on his own. You can't really judge the whole group by Bill Murray's actions.
I wasn't saying the whole group. I was just saying in the movie.
Okay.
In the movie Ghostbusters, at the start of the movie, he's got a scam
he's a total
going.
Crackpot. Yeah, he's a total snake oil salesman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah, but then they have a real problem that they have to solve. All right, story mode. Become a detective monster hunter, drawn into a dangerous investigation of mysterious incidents where every corner of the city hides sinister secrets. You receive a call. Hello, please help us. I heard that you're a specialist in monster hunting. Horrible things have been happening in our house, and I don't know what to do. Hello, yes, that is correct. Tell me what's been happening. Maybe I can help you. Maybe. It all started about a week ago. We hear strange sounds in the walls, and it feels like someone or something is moving around the house. Sometimes we even catch glimpses of the shadows. I see. Have you noticed anything else? Any specific places or objects that are causing concern? No, it's like the whole house is going crazy. We haven't gone in there for several days. All right. I'll come as soon as possible and conduct an investigation. Don't worry. I'll be able to identify and eliminate any monsters that might be hiding in your house. Thank you. I hope you can help us deal with this dreadful situation. Trust me. I won't let the monsters harm you or your home. Give me the address and I'll come as soon as I can. Because he doesn't already have the address. All right. So, we're in the house. We can request new tools if we need to. We can interact with the menu here to open up our monster guide or decide which monster we have determined is the problem. And these houses are like fully realized. This is the kind of modeling that I wanted to do when I started at the Sandbox. I wanted to do like just house interiors, just make all the things for houses. So this is very much my favorite thing. The green is good. Don't worry about the green. The green means that we are safe under here getting healed.
Wait, the vomit is good?
Yeah. It's like think of it like chapstick. It's a protective balm for hiding you from scary things.
Okay, ghosts don't like chapstick. Got it.
I heard a creaking noise. Okay, we got the space in here. We can turn on lights.
Oh, don't like that.
What?
It seems creepier with the lights on. I don't know why.
Okay. Let's turn on all the lights just for Lucas here.
No.
Don't worry about the sounds. There is a basement.
Like this. I think there's tripods all over this house. Like this person clearly uses a lot of tripods. I don't know why they would need this many.
That's so we know where we can set up our camera.
They're being helpful. Got it. Whoa. What's that?
It's the cat. That cat. I told you that cat was suspicious.
Sus. Tom says the first thing I did when I entered this house was turn on all the lights. Everybody just trying to creep me out. They're fancy light switches.
So yeah, the green spots are just so you know where your hiding spots are.
Okay. Panda says, and with that, volume is being turned down. That's fair.
Trauma response.
No,
I didn't want that. I wanted that. All right, so anomalies tend to make cold spots. So temperature looks okay here. I do have to.
Leave me alone. You okay with the big guy?
Just under the bed.
Yeah, as one does.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the cold spot is in here. The monster is in here. Okay, so we know that this is a cold spot. Stop!
No. Look what I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna set up a camera in here. Okay, and we need to develop the photo. No, I need that. Thank you. I need to go develop the photo.
Yeah, bring it to the dark room.
Well, we just hang it up here.
A bunch of lights going on.
There does appear to be an anomaly there. There's like a dark shadow around that lamp.
It'd be really nice if you could hang the picture correctly.
Oh, here's my notebook. We're gonna see if they leave us any notes.
That lighter is super rad. Wouldn't mind one of those in real life, even though I never need to light anything.
Yeah, as a non-smoker, I'm like, lighter. Oh, light. It's cool to have a lighter. What am I gonna do with it?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. I'm just gonna need to refill the oil every 6 months because it's gonna dry out on its own.
Oh, radio saying go away. Okay. So. Oh, it's getting dark.
My life radio. Whoa. What's happening?
It's trying to attack us, but we're safe under the bed. Okay.
Pretty
know
sure Tom's under that bed with you.
We know that it's cold and that the radio screams go away. You said Tom's under here with us? It would be creepy if we turned around and there was a face there.
Just Tom Voxel just sitting there. Okay. Hey guys.
All right. Did the book say anything? I guess not. The book is blank. So it's cold. The radio's saying stuff. It did appear like there was a photo anomaly, but I do want to check with the reality distortion detector if anything happens. So we gotta wait till the next time something spooky starts happening to see if this meter goes off. Because I could be wrong about the photo anomaly. The photo anomalies can all look different, and sometimes it's harder to tell.
Set up more cameras, develop more pictures.
Well, you only have one tripod per room.
And you can't use the tripod multiple times?
Well, it'll just make the same picture.
Ah, gotcha. So the spooks definitely have a good side. They're like, I am not taking any other pictures from
They're
any
not
other
vain.
angle. This is the only thing that you can get of me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Alex, you can request more equipment.
I know, but I have all my equipment in here.
Mm.
I didn't run out of things. That's if you lose stuff. Oh, it's getting dark. Of course, I can't see. Okay, it's not that there's no reality distortion. Okay, so I know. So each monster has a different combination of things. Each monster has a different combination of things, and this one is cold, radio, and photo. Okay, so I gotta look up
cold, radio, photo.
Monster guide, low temperature, anomalies and photographs, low temperature, anomaly and photographs, radio communications. So this is the KamiSawZe.
KamiSawZe.
Okay, so we are going to make a choice. I'm going to pick KamiSawZe. And we have now been given our totem. Aha! We got it.
Is that a KamiSawZe?
No,
a giant three-headed puppy?
Yes, apparently. Oh, thank you, Saver. You truly managed to rid us of this horror. I don't know what we would have done without your help. You are a true hero. You're welcome. Glad I could help. If you ever encounter problems again, you know that I'm always ready to assist.
Hey, Alex. Can I possibly get that three-headed puppy from you? I've always wanted a three-headed puppy.
Well, if you want, hold on.
I mean, just imagine how much fun that would be.
If you want a three-headed puppy, you can grab one.
Oh, he's so cute. He's so. I would definitely have him at my house.
From the chat link right here for 26.72 sand.
It's basically free. Oh, he's so cute.
All right.
I feel bad because I only have two hands, so I'm trying to scratch under his chin. There's always gonna be one head that's left out.
You got to scratch the shoulder between their necks.
Good call. Or I could do like, I saw like a landscaper doing this the other day. He had 3 rakes that were attached to one pole. I could do that. I get like 3 rakes and I could like scratch into their chins with the rakes. I bet they would love that. I just made a new best friend.
All right. So if we look at the achievements here, we can now see locations, sweet home. We now have the sweet home achievement.
So cool.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, when you replay it, does the home change shape?
The locations stay the same.
Okay.
But which room the anomaly is in and which anomaly it is will be different every time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So things change, but the actual geography of the home does not.
Right.
Cool.
Now, when you do the tutorial, the upstairs and the basement are locked off for the tutorial, so you have fewer rooms in the tutorial.
I like that. I like that a lot. Make it easier.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. And if you fail, if you guess the wrong thing and you die, you just come back here and you just replay the level, but the level's going to be different than what you would set up or what you were doing before. So let's say, it was in this last time that we played, it was in the bedroom and it was the KamiSawZe. If I had guessed wrong and I had to replay the level as part of the story mode, it would have probably been a different monster and probably been in a different room, but you never know. It's random.
Okay.
And then you checkpoint at each, in the story mode, you checkpoint when you beat each location. So now if I fail the next one, I don't start all the way at the beginning. I just start on the second level.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's very well thought out. The only unfortunate part is that there's no save in the sandbox yet. So if we left this game, we would have to start again. But once you know how to play the game, you can get through these kind of quickly, but it's still exciting each time. I still enjoy this. Some of the other achievements that you can go for, let's see. So Mysterious Anomaly, find 5 anomalies. Secrets of Beyond, find 10 anomalies. So in the story mode, there's 4 levels. So you can keep on playing more afterwards. You like keep on building that number up with the free play. Illuminator of Secrets.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Find 15 anomalies. And Hunter of the Mystical, find 20 anomalies. I have 100%ed this. I have done all the achievements before.
The completionist completed everything. Surprise, surprise, everyone.
Yeah, who would have thought? Mysterious. Oh wait, that's the same. Oh, I see. I clicked the wrong thing. So there's a third group. So we got locations, anomalies, and then there's 2 more: Fears Conquered and Encountered with Darkness. So Fears Conquered is complete the storyline. That's beating all 4 locations. And then Encounter with Darkness is allow the monster to overcome you. And last achievement is Victory over Darkness. Ignite light sources 100 times. So your I'm not sure if light switches count as igniting a light source, but in these other locations, Ancient Temple Ruins, Abandoned Construction Site, and Sewer System, your lighter can actually light fires on specific objects. So we'll see that in the next.
This is so well done.
I know. There's so much going on. It's great.
I love the achievement boards. Like I was just talking with a friend the other day about, I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently Audible has like an achievement wall in the back end of the settings. It's like, Night Owl, you've listened to 75 hours of books at nighttime and stuff like that. And at first I saw it and I was just like, that's stupid. Why would I ever do that? And then the next day I find myself scrolling through it. What can I get to next? And these
Kindle does the same thing. My wife has been reading books nonstop on Kindle, and she's like, oh, I got a new achievement for like reading so many hours this week or whatever. Yeah. She was so worried that while we were on the cruise, she was going to lose her reading streak. But because she couldn't connect to internet the whole time we were on the boat. So, but it actually remembers, like it keeps track while you're offline, and when you reconnect, it's like, oh yeah, you kept your streak, you're good.
Nice. That's awesome. But yeah, whenever you see these like achievements of any kind pop up, I love seeing that. It's just, I didn't think for something like Audible it would be like enticing, but it was. It always is. Human beings are competitive creatures.
We like shiny things.
Seeing that you can earn or award or achieve it's always a plus for any game.
All right. Hello, help us. This is Pierre. How can I help? Strange things have started happening at our abandoned construction site. This is my attempt at a French accent. Odd sounds, like something's moving. Shadows, we're scared. We're scared. Stopped going out in the dark. The place is quite eerie. It's believed to be cursed. A curse? Tell me more about the history of this construction site. Well, according to the legend, several tragic events occurred at this construction site. Workers disappeared, and those who stayed spoke of strange sounds and shadows. Many consider it mere ghost stories, but after the recent incidents... We found your number in an advertisement. They say you're a true professional. I hope you can help us.
I am not.
This is interesting.
Elaborate.
Great. No, that's what my character says.
Oh.
Great.
I like to wait for a second.
We really need help. We'll be waiting for you at the abandoned construction site. Good luck with the investigation. I'll be there as soon as possible. See you soon. All right. So we've got our door, same setup as before. We got all of our equipment. So my personal technique is to always run around with the thermometer first, because that's the easiest one to tell that quickly responds. But not everything has a temperature, so sometimes you'll run around the whole place and there won't be a cold spot. So we're just gonna keep looking. Oh, actually, in the construction site. Oh yeah, no, there are some. You can light these barrels. That.
Okay.
Is that cool?
That's super rad.
And then these lights. You can turn on the spotlights. And that sound effect is so satisfying. When you turn it on. Oh, it only did it the first time, but I like it. Where is the cold spot?
I mean, this might be me overanalyzing things, but is it gonna mess up the cold spot having you hold the lighter right next to the machine?
Or
is the thermostat not that sensitive?
Lighters don't give off that much heat.
I don't know.
Oh, we found a cold spot. All right, this is the space. So like I said, not all of them give off a cold spot. So sometimes you may run around the whole time and there's just not one there. And so you know that, okay, you can eliminate that one. It's got to be 3 other traits. But cold spot is one of the most common ones. And that thermometer responds pretty much instantly. So it's a pretty safe bet.
Oh, and I saw the green goo, the chapstick, if you will, under that pile of boxes. So
I love that funky sound from the lights. That it sometimes does.
And it sometimes does.
Okay. Photo. The problem with the firelights is that it casts a very red glow, which sometimes makes it look like the monster's coming.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! I'm in danger! Crouch! Ah! I see you. What you gonna do about it?
That breathing's so creepy, so scary. I tried to say creepy and scary at the same time, and I said screepy. But I think you know what I meant. It's so screepy.
Is that the new spoin?
Screepy.
All right, so I'm not sure. That light looks anomalous to me. It's hard to tell. This is why we check all the things. Oh, there was a little tick on the meter, but sometimes that happens. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go.
Alex, if you keep dropping your equipment, you're going to break it. You really need to take better care of it.
That's why we can request more. They're disposable. It's fine.
That's so cool.
Radio, no answer. Oh, it's saying go away. All right, so we got the radio saying stuff. The notebook is not saying anything. So I'm looking at temperature, radio, and maybe photo. It's kind of hard to tell with the photo for me.
Did you just say baby photo?
radio. Or wait, no, what did I say? Thermometer. I don't know what I said. You're confusing me. Oh, okay. Yeah, so radio and thermometer. Ah!
And I've started confusing him. Tick.
So you can see, like, if we're out of the safe area, it constantly takes our health away.
Yeah, but you're like partially in, partially out.
Well, it's doing it for the whole map. So when the monster's around, any seconds spent out in the open, you're taking damage. But when you're in the hiding space, it's also healing you. So I hate that one. That noise. I don't know. The needle keeps on going on the anomaly detector, and
maybe he's everywhere.
Oh wait, that screeching noise, that beep, beep, was the anomaly detector. So I don't think it's the photo. I think it's anomaly, temperature, and radio.
All right. Garnican says, I'm scared that Alex is going to need another vacation after this stream.
Low temperature, anomaly, low temperature, anomaly, low temperature, anomaly, low temperature, notebook, low temperature, notebook, low temperature, radio, reality distortion. That is the Ayami.
It's fun to say. Ayami. Ayami.
Okay, so this is our totem here. We are going to hold it out in front of us. Aha! Ah! Oh no! We were wrong! It killed us. Okay, so it was probably the photo then. I thought it was the reality distortion detector, but I guess I picked the wrong thing.
So when you're wrong, you just dead it immediately.
Well, it hits us pretty hard.
Yeah. There's no chance of not dying once you're wrong.
So, yeah, when we saw what was in front of us, which was what was it? Was it that guy?
No.
It was this guy, right?
No, it was very beginning.
This one?
I think it was that guy, the gray one. I think it was that one.
This one.
No. Not the bat one. Like the guy who looks like Killer Croc, kind of.
Killer Croc. I don't.
Okay, if you first walk in, if the bat creature is number 1, the creature directly to its right would be number 2. Number 2 is what I'm talking about.
That's. Are you looking at the Twitch stream or the Discord stream?
Oh, I'm looking at Twitch stream.
That's why there's a delay.
Yeah, on Discord, the one you're staring at right now.
This is the one I was trying to say that it was, and I was getting confused.
Yes.
So yeah, that. Whoop, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, it was the anomaly in the photograph, radio communication and reality distortion. There was also a cold spot though.
Maybe you're just chilly. You need a light windbreaker.
Maybe. All right.
Always leave a home with a windbreaker.
I'm gonna try again. It's all right.
Panda says, "Who does number 2 work for?" Nice little Austin Powers reference slid in there. Okay with it?
All right.
Digging it?
Oops. So we're probably in a different spot with a different monster. So we're gonna run around with the thermometer. Let's see. Ooh, hello. What are you? Well, cold spot, and we saw a thing. So light the fire. There we go.
Did the fire help with the cold spot? If you even tell me fires can't deal with, don't put out that much temperature, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Barrel fire will help with a cold spot, but holding a lighter a foot away from a thermometer is not going to heat up the thermometer significantly.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how this world works, Alex.
That's how the real world works, Lucas.
I don't know. I don't run around. I've already said I don't own a lighter. This is fun.
I try to get through these as fast as possible because the monster starts coming more frequently the longer you spend.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they set up like increasing intervals.
Oh, it's if you spend too much time, it gets really intense. That,
like it.
There's definitely no anomaly in that photo.
Yep. Not a one. He is very camera shy.
Okay, radio says go away. There's a cold spot.
What are you gonna do? Better watch out, Alex. The ghostie's coming for you. I feel like it's about to. I feel like it's about to hit. Where's the safe spot? Is it no longer under the boxes like it was before?
No, this one right here.
Oh,
I'm just making sure I have an exit.
I seen it.
I can tell when there's the Twitch delay.
I'm back on watching the Discord thing.
You just need to pause the Twitch video. So that way you don't accidentally watch it.
Yes, that's true. That's a good idea. You're so smart.
Okay, the notebook hasn't said anything. It's definitely radio and temperature.
When you say the notebook hasn't said anything, does the notebook actually say something?
Oh, the notebook will get writing in it.
Oh, okay.
You'll be able to tell when the notebook has something in it.
It's like that diary from Harry Potter, the one that could like ink itself.
Yeah, except it's a monster writing.
That's exactly how it was in Harry Potter. If you don't think Voldemort's a monster, then we have something to talk about. For a second, I didn't know what that thing on the ground was in front of you. I looked at the chat for a second, and I looked up and I was like, dude, that monster's just staring at you. But it was a device. So close.
I don't feel like the anomaly detector did much of anything.
I don't think it did either. This monster is a tricksy one. The radio's telling you to go away. And there's no picture.
Let's see. It's got the palette and the cement mixer in it. So the photos of this direction.
There's a cement mixer.
Yeah, and the palette's right here. I'm wondering if maybe the photo would be from a different angle.
If you missed something in it, or there's something that doesn't look like an anomaly but still is. Like he's got his camouflage going off.
I feel the anomaly detector is the most difficult one to like read. Like to know if it's
It is changing. It is going back and forth between 3 and 4. Is that just not enough?
Oh, the thermometer?
Oh, that's the thermometer on the ground. Yeah, okay.
Thermometer. Okay, that anomaly detector was very clear that time. It doesn't go off constantly. I think that's the part that confuses me.
It's just for a moment.
Yeah.
You gotta be paying attention to it.
Well, it makes that noise too, but there's other noises that make it spooky. So you have to pay attention to evidence and like remember what you're looking at while also being stressed out. Okay, radio, thermometer, anomaly. Monster guide. Low temperature. Low temperature. Low temperature. Low temperature. Low temperature, radio communication, reality distortion. This one's Ayami. This is the same one from before. Or this is the one that I picked before. Low temperature, radio communication, reality distortion, yeah. Miami. Okay. So we now have a totem. Ah! Aha! Ha! We got you this time. They tried to trick me by picking the same one that I picked last time, even though it was wrong last time.
That's, you know what? That's clever. I can dig it.
Hello, how did the mission go? Did you handle the threat? Successfully. The mission was completely successful. The monster has been neutralized. You're a true professional. Now we'll feel much safer. We're very grateful for your help. The sewer will be safer now. Or the construction site. I'm ready to help you anytime. If more problems arise, just let me know. We got more achievements. Receiving a phone call. Hello, help us. Who are you? My name is Lucas. I'm an engineer responsible for maintaining the sewage system in this area. We need help because we're facing something that can't be explained by scientific terms. This is truly terrifying. Please help us. Why do you think I should help? Playing hard to get.
Smart.
You're renowned for your monster hunting skills. We've heard about your exploits. If you don't help, this creature might start emerging from the sewer and attacking the neighborhood's residents. We're willing to pay you handsomely for your help. Just save us, please. I haven't decided yet, but I promise to consider your request. Please understand, our city needs a hero right now. We're on the brink of disaster. All right, I think this is up my alley. Playing hard to get always gets them. Thank you. Please be careful in the sewer. I'll stay vigilant. You can count on me. Good luck. I hope you succeed. I'll call as soon as the nightmare is over. Alright. This is probably the creepiest space.
I'm definitely digging it.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Right. It's just got these really like tight tunnel-y areas that are a little harder to navigate.
Okay.
But I like it as well.
I mean, once again, it's the texturing on the walls.
Yeah.
It just looks so good. The lighting in that, like when you're looking into that tunnel, that's the circular tunnel.
Uh-oh.
Don't know much about lighters, Alex, as we've already stated, but you might want to keep yours out of the water.
Well, okay, so this is a bug. I have fallen in here before.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes.
It's funny. This is not the first time this exact bug has happened to me. I did make note of this. So if this happens, you just want to crawl through and then I guess let the monster get you.
Because like you were saying, eventually it attacks the entire map.
Yeah. So you can just kind of... We're in the back rooms right now. It's fine.
Okay. Just, hey, you know what? I got a good idea. How about we announce that winner while you're waiting for that monster to murk you?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to turn on the button. All right.
Congratulations goes out to our friends at Hengame Studios.
Hey.
You have won Wizzy's orange hat. It is a little burnt, so you might want to run it through the clean cycle just once. Make sure it's on delicates. It is not going to hold up if you do it on serious. If you give it that extra spin cycle, it's going to tear it apart. But it's yours. Wear it with pride, my friend.
Congrats.
And as we stated, there will be some Bob and Kiss winners as well. Those will be announced individually after the stream. I will send them a message one-on-one so that they know they have won. Also, in the giveaway form, I ask a question every week. People always ask me if I read it, if I read the answers to it. And the answer is 100% I absolutely do. This week's question is, tell us something that makes you smile. It can be anything, just as long as it's made you happy. So just talk about anything you want. Doesn't need to be a long answer. Doesn't need to be a short answer. This is a free space to put whatever you want. In that space, Hengame Studios said, these days I feel happy when my son sleeps. And I just thought that was super sweet, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I know that there's a lot of parents out there that have children that are a little on the colicky side who will not let them sleep or will not sleep. And so the fact that his son is sleeping now is super rad, and I can appreciate that. I mean, I don't have any kids myself, but I do have a little brother who had a very colicky baby, and it was very tough on him. So, yeah, happy to see that things are turning around.
Yay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I think it was just a weird collision spot, and I think it's a little hard to find like what's causing me to fall through that hole, or to like figure out where exactly that hole is. But if that does happen to you, just run around until the ghost gets you, and then it'll restart the level. Not that bad. Minor setback.
Moina.
And, I think it's something to do with like the steps here. I did it again.
You did. You were trying to show us. And you showed us.
I don't. There's something messed up with the collision on those blocks right there. So just don't take that path around there.
Don't do it.
Because bad things happen.
And backslash respawn is not a thing here.
You could do black splash.
Black splash?
Backsplash. Oh wait, did I?
Looks like you got out.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Is there a ladder? Can I like actually get out of here?
The spot that you're. Oh.
So
Alex, the breaker
is,
of worlds, is that it again?
Well, I don't have jumping height in this game. Like the jump height is set to 0 because jumping's not really a part of the game. I'm just trying to see if I can swim out. Get me out! Get me out! So yeah, just don't take this little path here, because for some reason those blocks, the collision's weird on them. But I'll let them know that so they can update. There is a skeleton in here, which is always an essential part of any sewer. Is a dead body. So yeah, if I hit /respawn, it would send me back to the gamma room.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure what that would do to the game logic as far as like the story mode and stuff like that. I feel like the monster would keep pursuing me after respawning, but then I would be in my office with the monster attacking me, which would actually be pretty funny, I think.
I mean, you said it was the whole map. Your office is part of the map. He's going to start throwing papers off your desk, and he's going to hit you with a computer. And I mean, maybe that picture of your mom in the corner. Nothing is sacred. So, I see the monster.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tom Voxel says, try to sneak up on the monster and give him a good scare. Take your own medicine, monster. And I agree completely. Go give that guy some Oogie Boogie.
All right. Here we go. Now we are not going to walk along that side there.
So you say.
No, I'm not going to do it. I don't.
I'm starting to not believe you, Alex.
Maybe I'm just trying to get the number of illuminated lights achievement.
Oh.
All right, thermometer.
You clever
Turn the audio back up. Oh,
I don't know where I was gonna say for that.
Right here.
Hmm?
Little floaty thing there.
Hmm? Hmm? Garnicus says, some days you can't get out of the office fast enough, especially if chased by a monster. And you know, wiser words were never spoken. Some days, the monsters just won't let you leave the office.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there. So when you barrel past, or when you run past a barrel, like you do, if you have your lighter out, does it automatically ignite it, or do you have to take some time with it?
Nope. You just have to boop it with your lighter.
Okay.
I'm not. Ah! Okay, well,
wet.
I found the cold spot. What is she doing over there? I'm near a safe spot, so I kind of don't wanna, but I also need to. The show must go on. Notebook. We haven't had anything use the notebook yet. So you just kind of have to leave the notebook there and come back. Maybe it will have written something.
Okay, let it do its thing. Maybe it's a little bit of a nervous writer. Can't do it when you're staring at it.
Oh, danger! Hi. Can I get more under this bench?
I'm hiding, but I would like to be more hiding.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Wow. It's a spooky cloud.
It reminds me of Lost.
Okay, yes. 100%. I mean, the spooky cloud from Lost didn't have, like, you know, eyeballs. Or eye beams, I should say. But yeah.
Still nothing in the notebook. We just, I see you.
What's that? What's that thing?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's provocative.
The little blue floating things and the little wispy white clouds that just kind of sit there and make a scary noise when you walk towards them. They're never really explained.
I like that. I bet you they do something, or they mean something. They have some sort of a purpose.
I think they're just there to kind of freak you out.
What you're supposed to think. If you think that, Alex, they already won.
Let's put a radio out there. How you holding up, chat? You feeling uncomfortable?
Hopefully.
Oh, we got a radio signal.
Radio's telling you to go away.
We got radio and temperature, and I'm thinking the last one's anomaly because we haven't heard any other noises. And oh, it's getting dark and red, and
And you're dying. I like how the way to stay safe is to hide under your bed, so to speak.
Yeah. Ooh,
Panda Pops contributed
a ton of bits to the live Vox Edit Contest Challenge.
11,090. How many of you have contributed 11,090 to the live Vox Edit Contest Challenge? Are you going to let Panda beat you like that? Just blow you out of the water? I say thee nay. You see, Garnican takes up the call, contributed 1,750. Who else out there has points to contribute to this live Vox Edit contest? Only the brave of heart. That's who. I don't think many can hang with Panda like that.
Oh, see, here's one of the spooky clouds.
Oh, super spooky cloud.
Yeah, it just makes a noise and disappears. It's just there to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh, I hate that sound effect.
Oh, Garnican says that's the total over time. It was actually only 250. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that it's the total over time. Why wouldn't it tell us how much they just contributed?
That does make it confusing.
Me, I'm much confused.
That sound effect, like, it scares you the first time. But then it just keeps going, keeps on making that noise. It just gets more intense. Okay. Yep. Danger! Danger!
Hey, Alex, you better do something about that. You're gonna die. Oh, he's right above you. Look at him, creepy eyes. All them leaves flying around. Imagine if everywhere you went, there was just a cloud of leaves blowing around like that followed you.
Ominously.
How ominous would that be?
Hey, Lucas, your head's on fire.
That's wonderful.
You look like Hades from Hercules.
That's wonderful. I love Disney's Hercules, especially Hades.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there's this map that kind of gives you, like, if you're confused about the layout, there is a map of the sewer system.
Is the green dot you are here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
That helps. I played this enough that I don't need the map. But, yeah.
For us commoners that do need a map.
For the simple folk. All right, monster guide. So we had low temperature, we had radio, and we had anomaly. We already had that one. Low temperature, or the reality distortion. This was called, not anomaly. Radio, and yeah, that's Ayami. Ayami's got it out for us.
He does not like you.
Okay, we're gonna pick up our artifact, and we go. Hey, Ayami, where are you? Yeah, you.
Come and get some.
Gotcha. Yeah, you thought you could get us a second time? We got your number. Huh.
Are you kicking Ayami while he's down?
Yeah. Maybe he'll stay down.
Yeah. Ooh, good point. He didn't learn his lesson last time.
All right, we got the last locations opening up for us.
Nice.
So we got. Oh right, these are the anomalies.
Yeah, so if it says find anomalies, does it mean total or 5 different anomalies?
So it's total. So there's 2 different ones. There's one for Mysterious Anomalies, Secrets of the Beyond, Illuminator of Secrets, and Hunter of the Mystical are different amounts of anomalies, so you can find up to 20.
Gotcha.
And then is there one for finding all of them? Fears Conquered is a storyline. Yeah, so there isn't one for finding every monster.
Okay.
But there is one for finding 20 anomalies, and I mean with the number of anomalies, you are likely to encounter all of them if you get the achievement for getting 20.
Yeah.
And then these numbered ones are the missions. So we've done the first 3, and then these are the extra ones, the letting yourself get overcome. That's the one we've got there.
And you did that just for the award.
Yeah. I just did it for the award like 3 times. It's fine.
Yeah.
Completing the storyline, which is what we're gonna do next, and then Victory Over Darkness. I don't know how many we've gotten so far. We may or may not get that. It's fine. All right.
I believe in you, Peter.
I just had my kids watch Hook for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Makes me so happy. It makes me Hook makes me happy. It makes me sad that Steven Spielberg and other people who worked on Hook do not understand the importance of Hook to me and people my age. Because
what do you mean?
It didn't. The critics were not enthralled with Hook, and Steven Spielberg and other people who worked on the movie were like, it wasn't our best work. And I'm like, I can see how some parts of the storytelling could have been done different or better, but it's still such a good movie.
It's perfect.
It's comfort food for my soul.
As far as yes, I say that all the time. I say Hook is comfort food for the soul. And people look at me like I'm a little crazy sometimes, but then they rewatch it and they're like, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like
the thing that stood out to me the most is like a mistake is after Peter gets dunked in the water and the mermaids have their weird like makeout session with him. That part always made me uncomfortable as a 5-year-old. I'm like,
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
But he like just shows up at the Lost Boys
camp.
Yeah. Camp, and Tinkerbell goes from like being above the water going like as he's drowning, and then she's taking a nap. She's in bed.
Yeah.
She's taking a nap when he walks up, and she's like, "Oh, there you are." I feel like there was like many hours in Neverland.
Something happened in there.
They cut his journey to find the Lost Boys, and Tinkerbell got tired of waiting and took a nap. But she just like she got there the same time he did and was asleep or something. I don't know. It just that part as an adult, I'm like, oh, I feel like we're missing a few scenes.
I've always wondered, like when I was a kid, I was like waiting for like the extended cut or the director's cut or the deleted scenes or something.
I love that so much.
Yeah, because that was the one portion of the movie where I was like, what happened here? Is Tink just a really bad friend? Like,
I mean,
what's going on?
That's been established since the cartoon, at least. She tries to murder Wendy.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Wendy's kind of a jerk, but the movie's perfect. But there's that one scene. There's that one scene where I'm just like, I wish there was more to this one scene because clearly something happened there.
Yeah. And there's a couple other spots where
could have been days, could have been weeks.
Well, I mean, there was a timeline set for the challenge, so
I guess you're right. It couldn't have been weeks. Could have been days.
There were some like pacing things that like could have they could have established a tighter timeline of stuff. But I love the set design. I love the characters,
the dialogue, the emotions.
It's just such a feel good movie.
It's out of I have a top 3, top 5, top 10 list, and number 1 on all my lists is Hook.
Yeah,
that is absolutely my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, as far as like childhood live action movies that I watched, it was really Hook, The Rocketeer, and Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book were like I just watched those movies on repeat all the time, and Flubber. I watched those on repeat all
Hook
the
and
time.
Rocketeer were two of mine.
Yeah. All right, but back to what we're playing.
Back to the game.
How did we get on Hook? I don't even remember.
I said I believe in you, Peter, and that just strung us out.
And because I just watched it with my kids like 2 weeks ago. So yeah. Anyway, you might not know, but our team of archaeologists has stumbled upon something absolutely unbelievable. We've discovered a grand abandoned underground temple. And inside, there's something horrifying. Something we can't handle without help. What's inside?
It's me. I'm inside.
It's a me. Wait, you weren't supposed to be in the sewer. Ancient texts mention dreadful creatures imprisoned in the underground temple. And oh my god, we found them! We really need your help to deal with this nightmare. We've gathered some information about this temple, but there are many unsolved mysteries. So, this is where Panda's theory falls apart. They just unearthed this ancient ruin, and it's full of monsters. So maybe this is the end of Ghostbusters, where there's a real ghost threat. Like, we've been scamming the whole time. Just like, yeah, no, we got these monsters caged up. We'll mix it up. We'll make a little money on the side, scare a few people. It's really like entertainment. They didn't know they were paying for a ticket to a horror movie, but we just made it their life. And nobody got hurt. We made some money. Monsters get to live another day without somebody actually killing them. And now we've got a real threat. This is an unknown. This is serious. I understand the situation is serious. Please tell me about the specific threats that concern you. It's unbelievable. An ancient artifact sleeping within the temple seems to have been awakened. It radiates a terrible evil capable of destroying our world. I wonder how they measured that. We've found traces of its awakening. Earthquakes, strange flashes of light from the depths of the temple. I don't know how to deal with this. We've identified key locations within the temple where we can start the investigation. That's when they set up the tripods. Understood. I'm ready to begin the operation. Thank you for your bravery. You must be extremely cautious within the temple. Even the walls seem alive there. This space is really cool. I like this part. It's got we came down from a rope, and then we've just got this really cool ancient space hidden here. This is all in a 1x2. And this place just feels ginormous.
Yeah.
So, really good job from Metaguild. We got the map is a little bit more complicated. And do we already have? Oh no, it's just the glow of the fire was making things look red. All right.
I love
where's my
the rope from the ceiling. When you looked at it, it's got like the sparkles all around it. Yeah. That's just such a nice effect. It's a simple use of the new effects that have been worked into Game Maker. And it's really well done.
This one has torches all over the place where we can light up the darkness.
Rack up those darkness points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably easiest to get the achievement in here.
Every room's got like 2 or 3. Is that skeleton? Does he have a sword just sticking out of him, or spear, or something pointy?
He was having a
big toothpick.
Dream.
Oh, man, I hate to tell you what I dream about.
All right.
You're right. This experience does feel gigantic.
Even just like this room, like the house is like okay, it's a little house. I mean, it's a reasonably sized house, but it's just a few rooms. And then you got the construction site, and it's like, oh, this is kind of bigger. And then you get the sewers, and it's like, whoa. And you get the sewers. Oh, hey, it's cold over here. I think we found our spot. It's 4 degrees Celsius.
It's chilly.
Set up. Oh wait, I want to light this.
I don't actually know.
Storage. And they were good about making it so you can't fall off the edges. So like,
nice.
Yeah. This game is not about platforming at all.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Yeah.
I am not a good platformer.
We're gonna go take some pictures. Oh, getting red? Nope. Okay, we got time.
Where's the safe zone? Oh, it's right there in the corner.
Yeah. They're all over the place. You'll find
I'm like looking for the chapstick and I couldn't see any. I was like, oh no, Alex, you gotta find chapstick.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll catch it before it falls over the edge.
It's time.
It doesn't like having its picture taken.
We're just gonna hide behind the skeleton.
I like it. I mean, he can't die twice.
Oh, dropped it on the ground. Nope.
He dropped it on the ground, and I looked down. I was like, huh?
I'm having issues with the photo. Oh no! I dropped it off the edge. I guess I'll have to take another picture.
Oh, Alex. You scamp.
I just want to develop my photo.
No photo for you.
I don't know why this one's giving me trouble. I've never had this happen before.
I swear I know how to use a clothespin.
Oh. What is going on? Develop my photo.
But you might need to die because it looks like something might be a little glitchy at the moment.
Ah!
How you doing over there, big guy? Whoa.
Fine. How are you?
Good.
Oh, it's killing me. There we go. I wasn't far back enough in my hiding spot.
He was like, I kind of see you.
I like looking danger in the face.
Kind of reminded me like when you're a kid and you're playing hide and seek and you close your eyes real tight because you feel like if they can't see you or if you can't see them, they can't see you. Right. I feel like that's what's happening right here, but it's actually effective. Like if they see you, they're like, oh, here's some death rays for you.
Right,
but if they
radio temperature, if this is Ayami again, I'm gonna laugh. I've never had it give me the same person 3 times in a row.
Oh.
I should have punched him harder on the ground.
So Tom is saying, try requesting a new camera. You placed it on the stand, twice on the stand. The first photo was deleted, so you took a second and third that spawned.
Huh. I've never had that make a difference before. Is it? I thought it was getting red.
Doesn't look like it.
It doesn't seem to be the notebook.
Talking like the notebook with like Ken from the Barbie movie.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. It's just got a lot more epic.
Now
it's turning red. Run, Alex! Run!
It's right there.
Wrong way, Alex! Why you gotta stress me out like that?
Well, the anomaly detector didn't go off, so maybe it's supposed to be the photo. So I guess I will request the thing.
There's a lot of skeletons in here.
Yeah.
Little concerning, if I'm being honest.
Something bad happened here.
Yeah, something really bad. I mean, like, every place that there is the possibility of a skeleton, there is one. And that's concerning. I mean, like, if there was like a volcano eruption, then that would make sense and be a little less concerning because, you know, those happen not so often. But it's just like randomly placed dead people. You're like, this guy's in his bed with a really pokey thing sticking out of him. That's
what's really not great to me is how well this runs for how much stuff is in it. Like,
yeah,
this is one of the better optimized 1x2s I've played.
And there's just so much.
A ton of decoration. But I think a big part of it is most of the decorations are not animated. Animated assets are wonderful, but they do take up a lot more VRAM and computer resources. So having those running... Oh, my wife called me, I guess. Probably asking what I want for dinner.
Is responding with all of the tacos, is that a response?
Maybe.
I was gonna say, just shoot your shot, my dude. All of the tacos.
It's like Ron Swanson. Like, I will have all your bacon. Oh, I need a hiding spot. I don't know where the nearest one is.
I don't think you understood me. You think I said a lot of eggs. What I said was all of the eggs.
Was it eggs? I thought it was bacon.
Oh, it might have been bacon.
Yeah, but I think it was eggs and bacon, and he wanted all of them.
All of it. Whatever they had in the back, bring it all out.
I think there's a hiding spot over there, but I didn't know where it was off the top of my head.
Hey, you know what? You ran back to where you were comfortable. That's okay.
It does help to know, like, some spots. Oh, it was right there.
There's one.
It was
I
right
pointed
there.
at it like you can see me. Hey, there it is, Alex. Can't believe you didn't see that. I was pointing right at it.
I can see you. I just can't see where you're pointing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I just wanted to explore the space a little more because we found the spot at the dead end up there, and there's actually a lot more in this space to explore.
Oh wow! Look back up at the dead end real quick. Seeing all the different lights that you've lit glowing along the path.
That's why
that's such a beautiful shot.
That's why I like lighting them up because then you can really see what's going on. Oh, I forgot these big ones light up too.
I was wondering that when you ran past two of them. I was like, this is really cool.
One of them, but I forgot that you can also light the big ones yourself. So
yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, as you light more, this arena looks more and more beautiful.
It's very dark before, so you can't really tell what's going on. But it really feels like Minecraft when you've like thoroughly explored a cavern and you put torches everywhere. But it's much more dramatic with the lighting here.
Absolutely. There's a hiding spot right behind you right now.
Yeah. I knew that.
I wonder how they decided to... Oh, turn red. Go to your hiding spot.
He's right there. No, let me in. Woo.
Let me in.
I uncrouched for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there.
You got stressed. Your fingers they're just not working right. You're good.
My wife's at the Verizon store and she's not the authorized person on our account, so I have to activate something for her.
I mean, even if you are the authorized person on the account, going to the Verizon store is never fun.
I don't know. Our local guys are pretty nice.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, I haven't had too much trouble with them.
Because mine, the last time I went in there, it was quite the kerfuffle. Let's put it that way. They sold me things and then they didn't register anything they sold me. Apparently it was the guy's last day, and so I walked out with my old phone no longer working and my new phone no longer working and a watch that wasn't connected to anything. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I just had to basically open the Verizon app and say, yes, you can talk to my wife about her phone plan.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah. But
why
yeah,
is there the one construction light? Is that just to show you like where you start?
I think I've seen it in a couple other spots, but you can't turn them on. Yeah, there's one over here. You can't. Ah, okay. It's already dark again. Ah! See what I mean about it becoming more frequent?
Yeah. That guy's got something in his eye.
A spear. It's going through his whole head.
It's also in his eye.
Yeah. That's what I call good design. I do like how his arm is still up in the air.
Yeah.
Like that must have been painful.
Wait.
Yeah, you have to put down your tools in order to turn on the lights. So I was kind of skipping them a little bit. All right. I needed to request a new camera for developing the picture.
Garnican says it kind of looks like the skeleton tried to reach the safe space in time but failed. Nice detail. I didn't think of it like that, and yeah, that's 100%. That's a nice little touch. Request new tools. That's wonderful. You know, in case you're not nice to your toys and don't take care of them very well, Alex.
I threw it to the ground.
Andy Samberg's the best.
Yes. No, it just really doesn't want to develop my photos right now. I don't know.
It's still happening. Alex, it's still happening.
Slide in. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I am. I will punch them right in the face, but that does not mean I'm not terrified of them. I will sprinkle some holy water on my mitts and do my thing.
All right, so
we
determined
wetting my pants the whole time.
It was radio and we're guessing it's photo because the photo thing's not working. It's the only thing that we haven't done over there.
Okay.
So it's gonna be radio, photo, and temperature.
Okay.
Low temperature, photo. Low temperature, photo, radio. That is KamiSawZe. That was our first one. Make a choice. There's no way back. We grab our little doodad here, and we say, "I'm gonna get you." What? You're kidding, right? It's you again.
You didn't like that.
It's you again. I'm gonna kill you. Ah.
You didn't like that. He is messing you up, bro. Hey, Alex, I think you're dead.
It was the anomaly. I didn't hear the anomaly detector go off. You stay in here. I'm done with you.
Nuts.
All right. Try this one more time. I think we got it.
You got this. I believe in you. I keep forgetting that you're wearing a captain's hat because I'm watching Discord now instead of Twitch. And every time I go back to Twitch for a second, I see you in your jaunty outfit, and I'm just constantly impressed. It's wonderful.
I figured it was appropriate for my first stream back.
Oh, so appropriate.
What else am I going to wear?
And I knew that it was an
Hawaiian shirt in November.
I mean, every single stream ever. You know how I feel about bad Hawaiian shirts. They're amazing.
do, do, do. I'm gonna light it up. Wait, is there another? Yeah, I can go this way.
So if you light something you've already lit,
it doesn't count. You have to light new things. Yeah.
No, I mean like if you lit torch 37 on your first go around and then you die in this arena and you come back and light torch 37 again.
Yeah.
Does that count as 2? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because that's actually how I got the achievement. Is I just kept on replaying this level and running around lighting everything on fire, and then I'd exit and then come back again. The lighting the darkness was my last achievement, so
gotcha.
I'm just like, yeah, let's get through it.
Keeping a close eye on that thermometer.
Yeah, I haven't noticed it do anything yet, but I
mean it's been dipping, and like it just dipped down to 19 for a second, but
yeah, but it goes down to like 4 if it's a cold spot. Close to freezing.
Is freezing 0?
Freezing.
It's freezing 0.
I heard it sounded like you said creasing, and I was wondering if you were making up words again.
No. Never make them up on purpose, Alex, just so we're both on the same page.
This is in Celsius, so
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because 19 would be very cold in Fahrenheit already.
Yes. That would be below freezing.
Yes. Maybe we don't have a temperature one this time. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I got all the rooms down there. I'm hearing sirens in real life.
About to say, is that in the game or is that in the real world?
Well, you do hear some sirens from your office and like the city locations. Get inside. What? What is Rykopath talking about?
So earlier, what I was saying is, when you fight, if I was to fight a ghost, I'd put some holy water on my mitts, and I would, I'd box them up.
Oh,
I said also in that moment said I would be wetting my pants the whole time, but I'm still going for it.
Right. That's why you got to drink the holy water. And then you have
holy water pee. Yeah. Never thought of that.
Nobody else has either. That's a new thought.
Talk about being empowered.
Oh wait, is there a spot? Oh, I forgot you can go down here. I don't know. Oh, you go this way. Ah! There you are. Here. Oh. I don't remember this spot. This is the creepiest spot, I think.
It's pretty nifty.
All right, well, there's our cold spot.
Yep.
Turn the lights on.
Yeah. Shed some light on that creepy little mountain of death.
Is it? It's good. I went the wrong way. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
You found one. You got it.
We're good. There are a lot of safety spots, so like even if you run the wrong way, don't give up. Don't panic, and don't run.
You're still dying. You're still dying.
What? my toes dipped out the back of the spot. I was too far back in the hole.
I got you, boo-boo. I got you.
Thanks for that. I wasn't paying attention.
That's what I do.
So you did the opposite of distract me. You focused me.
I know.
I'm kind of disappointed with you right now.
I regret nothing. Mainly because I don't know how to regret. It is a personal failing of mine that I don't seem to mind.
Well, I mean, if you can't regret, I don't think you'd regret not being able to regret. I kind of...
Exactly. Wonderful conundrum.
A lot of people's biggest regrets is that they regret things.
Which just blows my mind. All to pieces.
Can't comprehend. Does not compute. So yeah, but if you like feel like, oh no, I ran the wrong way, there's probably still a safety spot in the direction you ran.
Yeah. Hey Alex, picture things not working.
Photos.
Hey Alex.
This used to work.
Picture things not working. Maybe if you come at it from the back.
I don't want to fall into the abyss.
You already said you couldn't fall because they were really good about it.
Well, I mean, they were, but I don't... You know what happens when I try to do things a weird way? Ah!
No, I don't. Ah. What happens, Alex?
Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a secret room in here. I've never hidden in this hole before. There's a whole secret room. This is super cool. Go away so I can look at this better. Shoot. Thank you. Look at this. I would have never found this if I hadn't gone to hide. There's a whole altar and everything in here. He's just saying hi.
He's just, hanging out. He's like, hi. He's like, what's up, bro? You want to hide in my spot? That's cool.
Neato. Okay. I dig that. I don't dig that. Can I...
Panda Pop says, that was the detective's brother. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that was our last attempt. That's where we ended up. We're a new person now. Okay, I can't climb that one. Panda, I can't get the photo thing to work. I don't know what happened. It used to be fine. What am I doing wrong?
Panda asks if you broke it. Panda, if you have to ask that, you know the answer is yes.
I didn't try to. I just tried using it the way you're supposed to.
That's typically what somebody who broke something would say.
It wasn't my fault. I just yeeted it onto myself. Okay, I'm gonna burn the photo, I guess.
Did that work?
What?
Oh, it's on the thing! What? What is happening?
I'm gonna die. It's right there.
What? What? Just what?
I thought it actually burned. Like I thought it disappeared.
I thought so too.
My face hurts. Watch there not even be anything in the photo.
No, there's nothing in it. I already saw.
Oh no, there is. There's a dark spot. See it? That's an anomaly. We got a photo anomaly.
Photo anomaly.
So we got a photo and
got a cold spot.
Cold spot. Let's see what the radio says.
The radio's gonna tell you to jog on. Same.
Creepy sounds. All right. So we got our three things. Monster guide. We've got low temperature, anomaly in photo. Low temperature, anomaly in photo. Radio communication. That is KamiSawZe again.
Sus.
Where is it? Ah! Let's get
This time, if it doesn't work, drop the thing in the fire.
It isn't? Or wait.
That's not KamiSawZe.
Oh, that's not KamiSawZe. What the? What?
That's Killer Croc, bro.
Well, I'm trying to do that. All right, I'm gonna try again. Maybe we'll get a notebook one. Yeah, I should have tried the notebook. I was pretty sure that was a photo anomaly, though. Okay. Well,
Who's
we do
to
not
say?
succeed. We try again. All right. We get our thermometer. We'll check downstairs real quick because that's a dead end. Speed run time. No cold spot. Okay. Light the torches. Oh, there's a spot over here. Oh, maybe they could be over here. Cold spot, right here. Alright, let's try taking a photo. Shh. Oh, is this one over here? That's why I leave the thermometer over there, so I remember where I was. And where'd the photo go? Did it fall over the edge?
Doesn't look like,
oh, it's in the column.
Say what? Have you ever lived through a tornado, Alex?
No, not. I mean, there's been hurricane watches near where I've been, but I have lived through a hurricane.
Basically the same thing, I think. Because I mean, I've lived through a couple tornadoes, and one of the things that I remember most is after we walked out of our house, once the all clear was sent out, we found one of the trees in our front yard had hay just embedded in it because the winds had picked it up and whipped it around at such a high speed that it had literally embedded the hay in a tree.
Wow.
And seeing the picture inside of the stone column kind of reminds me of that.
So Hurricane Sandy, I want to say, hit Connecticut pretty hard. That would have been 2010.
Okay.
It was right after Leanne and I started dating. And it was wild. Just like sit through the night and have the sky be actually kind of not as dark as you'd expect because the cloud cover was so heavy that it was bouncing light back from the cities. And just seeing the trees all around my parents' house just nonstop and hearing them creak and groan. A couple trees did fall. Actually, my neighborhood kind of got blocked in on both sides of the street running through it by falling trees hitting power lines. And then just being without power, and like the next day, like coming outside and the air was so clear and everything was so quiet. It was really surreal.
That post-storm quiet is something that I remember very clearly as well.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting that picture, bro.
But I want it. I think that picture's
stuck in there.
I need it. All right. Well, hopefully we don't need the photo, I guess. I would like to show you what the notebook looks like when it's written in. I mean, it shows it in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone. Go away.
What was that?
That was
it was a ghost
Monster
taking a drink
Ultra
from
Strawberry
your
dreams.
Oh, I was way off. I don't even know what I was gonna pretend like it was, but it was nothing close to that. Also, you should be able to light the spider webs on fire and get a point for those.
Yes, I have thought that same thought.
Really?
Yeah, because I've played games where you do light spider webs on fire.
Yeah.
Spelunky
that book that I'm reading, He Who Fights with Monsters, there was just a scene in there where...
Oh, that's cool.
One of the guys is lighting spider webs on fires and whatnot, and yeah.
I unlocked the objective hunter. I don't know if that's an achievement, but... Okay, we've got Cold Spot, Radio says go away, and we got the notebook! We got a different monster! It says die.
Oh, it's a very aggressively negative thing for this robot, this random monster that doesn't know you to say to you.
I mean, it is trying to kill me.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to say it.
All right, low temperature. Notes and notebook, radio communication. This is the Buvet? I'm not sure. It's French. I don't know how to say that. Let's grab our artifact here. Where is it? Here it is. Aha, I got you. We did it!
Huzzah!
Aha! Wasn't easy, but I'm glad I could help. This temple turned out to be as dangerous as I expected. I don't know how to thank you. You've done us a tremendous service. I was prepared for this challenge, but I've heard that monsters of this kind don't appear on their own. Do you have any ideas on how this all began? Yes, we have some hypotheses, but they're just speculations, and we need further research to exactly determine what happened. If you need additional help, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I like money. I have extensive experience in these matters. We've also found ancient texts that might help us unravel this mystery. We need to study them somehow and figure out how to prevent such catastrophes in the future. Sounds interesting. We should stay vigilant. Who knows what else might be lurking in the dark corners of the world.
Is it more money? Because if so...
You're right. Thank you once again, Hunter. Without your courage and skill, we wouldn't have made it. It's my duty to fight whatever threatens the world for money. It's possible that our encounter with the monster was just the beginning of something greater. I'm ready to continue the fight. For money. With these words, the hunter leaves the temple and enters a new chapter of their adventures, filled with new mysteries and danger. But one thing remains clear. They're ready to face any threat to save the world. For money.
Nice. Nice.
All right, we unlocked Fears Conquered. So yeah, actually the only thing that we don't have... Wait, did we face 20 monsters? I feel like we faced 20.
I don't know.
Next. So I think the Victory Over Darkness is the only one we don't have up there. Anomalies. Hunter of the Mystical. find 20 anomalies. Oh, it's just find. You don't have to defeat 20 anomalies. So we did find 20, I guess. So yeah, that's the whole game. Pretty much. I mean, you can keep on going back to these spots in free play, and figuring out more of them, and it's just fun. I like it. I can't wait for the next chapter, for more monsters, more spooky locations.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Well, more
and
monsters.
I think what I'm seeing for 0.9 and what it enables for game logic in like new kind of quest rules and stuff, I think we're going to be able to make much more intricate and advanced scene scripting. So I'm excited for what's coming next. But yeah, just that, like, the things that we noticed when we first connected to this is just like they baked in the lighting. Like, there is dynamic lighting, but they also have like these shadows cast from like, it's like in the voxel art, it's the shadows from the cabinets and stuff. It's just, they did so much to make the mood of this game, and it's great. So definitely, please check it out if you're not too scared.
Tom Voxel has a question, and I would really like to jump on it before I forget, because I did forget, and he reminded me that I forgot.
Okay.
Save function. Earlier in the day, we were talking about you playing the game, and you're like, but as of right now, there's no save function in the sandbox. Sure. Is that something that's on the roadmap for the near future? Is that something that's on the roadmap for the far future? Like, is that something that you have some sort of a tentative timeline on? Because I know it's going to be here eventually, but I think people are just wondering, like, what kind of a timeline we're looking at for that.
I don't have a timeline on that. I'm really not sure with that.
Okay.
I know there's kind of been a focus on multiplayer and like shorter, more group-based experiences that are less like playing like a long adventure RPG or something like that, where you would where a save would be more necessary. So I think it is something that we want added, but I don't know when we're gonna see that. But I would say you can definitely look to like what Touche Studios did with The Floor is Cake, which has a password system, which is like the old like
Mega Man.
Yeah, like Mega Man and Metroid kind of way of saving games, where if you've beaten levels, it will give a code, and then you can just put that code in the thing, and it'll take you back to the point where you were at before. So that's a viable system. It's complicated to set up, but I think it's worth it if you've got a longer game that you want to do something like that. And what's great about this one is, if you want to beat the story mode, you really only have to play 4 levels, and if you get it right on the first try, then it's not that long. But what's great is the free play mode is like once we don't have to like play through all 4. If we really want to check out the ancient temple ruins over and over and over again, we can do that as soon as we start up the game by going into free play mode. We don't have to play through all these other levels. So this gives a lot more flexibility to the player to enjoy parts of the experience that they want, without having to worry about pushing themselves through the story mode, however long it takes until they get to that level. Giving options like that to the player, I think is really important. But yeah, I know that we do want a save mode, but I don't know where it's going to show up or when it's going to show up. So yeah, wish I could reveal more on that, but I don't actually have an answer.
You answered as much as you could, and that's all we can ask. Yeah.
And when I do know, I might not be able to tell you.
Obviously.
All right. Can we crawl under these? No, we cannot. All right. Well, I've got to go, but thanks everybody for hanging out. Lukus will be contacting the winners of the Bunkus passes sometime over the weekend, and have a great Saturday, have a great Sunday, and we will see you on Wednesday, I think, unless something happens. So.
I'll be here. I hope you will.
All right. Well, thank you, Lucas. Thank you, everybody else. We're going to go see if there's somebody that we can raid, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.